Now, the first thing that really makes a relationship last is when they have a habit of complimenting over criticizing. What they found is couples that criticize more than they compliment almost always end in divorce, whereas those that have a compliment to criticism ratio of 5 to 1, for every one negative thing they say about 5 positive things, and it comes natural to them, those people tend to have very loving, lasting relationships. So it doesn't have to be like compliments like, oh my God, you're so amazing all day, every day. It's just little things like, oh, thanks for making the bed, you did that so well, or oh, I like the way your hair looks today, it looks different, have you done something? They're naturally quite complimentary. And these people that do this, they have a habit of, firstly, they compliment people in general. They are naturally complimentary people, but they scan the environment to find things that they think is nice. Whereas people who break up, who criticize a lot, they scan the environment to find something wrong. So if their husband has cleaned the kitchen, they'll say, oh, but you left the knife out. Or if their wife has cooked a meal, they say, oh, it's too much salt. They find a flaw in every interaction. So the first thing to do is always make sure that there are far more compliments than there are criticisms in your marriage. The next thing that really creates a really positive relationship is asking lots of detailed questions. And they call this a love map. And love map questions are things like, how are you finding becoming a mother? Or what are your aspirations at work? Or what do you find most stressful in your life at the moment? You're asking deeper, in-depth questions to understand your partner's emotions, not just to know day to day, like what time are you coming home? Where are we going on Wednesday? Blah, blah, blah. Those kind of questions keep it surface level. Couples that last tend to have very deep, meaningful questions that they ask each other all the time. And as a result, they stay connected. They know what's going on in each other's lives. They also stay curious. They're interested in what's making them happy, sad, stressed, so on and so forth. So they ask deeper, curious questions. The third thing that is actually a very important factor in maintaining a relationship is accepting influence. What I mean by accepting influence is people who are super inflexible, who are really, really rigid and don't accept any influence from their partner, they really suffer and the relationship often ends because they just think accepting influence from their partner is like losing. They're almost in an unconscious battle. They just don't want to accept any kind of influence from their partner. If their partner says it, they deliberately won't do it. If my partner says that, you can't, use your phone while you do this, while you drive, I'm deliberately going to do it. If my partner says, I want you home on the weekend to go see my parents, I'm deliberately not going to do it. The moment their partner says it, they no longer want to do it.